Generals, gentlemen.
Hello, and welcome to Smite OCE once again. My name is The Machine, and joining me is Mr. Nightfall.
Hey. How we doing?
Very enthusiastic.
I'm keen. You need to push the play button, dude.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah. Isn't it ticking down?
No.
116. Is it?
Okay, there we go.
Oh,
I just
okay.
needed to resync. My bad. I was synced to nothing.
Oh, all right.
Anyway, we're
Strange.
good now. That's good to go.
Don't worry, guys. We're professionals. Don't try this
Yeah.
at home.
We got
You need to have a bachelor's degree in shoutcasting video games. I got mine from Weet-Bix Packet a few years ago, as well as Age of Empires. It was good times. No, it was Newsgrain. It wasn't Weet-Bix. I don't know if you got that in New Zealand. In Australia, we got like. Do you even have Nutri-Grain? Do you have Kellogg's cereal?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like Age of Empires CD in Nutri-Grain. It was pretty cool. And at one stage, it was also like Tony Hawk Pro Skater too. It was awesome stuff.
Tony Hawk, OP.
Yeah, good stuff. Anyway,
Anyway.
speaking of video games that are actually Smite, we do have a bit of a hyper match here, folks. Trident versus Incite.
Oh,
Definitely
yes.
Two of the best teams here in the OCE scene.
I'm so excited, dude. It's gonna be awesome.
Very closely matched. The
Oh, definitely.
bit of a contention here.
Yeah, so, oh, we got a pause. Anyway, let's continue with our introductions during this pause. So on the blue team, that is Trident, we do have Divine as Aphrodite solo lane. Interesting, haven't seen one of those in a long time. We do have Picklefinger on the Agni, as we unpause here. Picklefinger, Agni in the mid lane. Black Lotus, that is, Red Oxide. My apologies. Red Oxide on the Cupid ADC, Gruff Dogger as Gib in the support there, and Bloodleech on jungle Kali.
That's it. As for Incite, it's going to be Sporks as the Zhongkui, Rao as the Thor, Temperwolf, he's our mid lane Poseidon, Subfloor is the Uller, and Biggie as our Sylvanas. This is actually a Cybergamer match, so the stakes are high for the open ladder.
They are pretty high. And everything just going pretty standard right now. Everyone just taking their buffs.
Oh, Black Lotus.
And a grab.
He's getting outplayed, but nice heart bomb. Did actually
that-
stun them both.
That was really well timed there on that minion exploding, hitting both there. Did he, it looked like he hit the little one, so that the initial damage from Heart Bomb did explode. And hit both.
Okay.
Did it? That was
I'm
really
not
well
sure.
played then.
So do you want to talk about these team comps?
Oh, definitely. So, on Trident's side, they do have, their ultimates do synchronize quite well with the Cupid, with the Gib, and the Agni, able to shoot down that rain fire. The team fight is really strong coming out of that team, and also the peel with the Aphrodite and the Gib on the same team. Cupid is not going to die in team fights unless a miracle happens. So yeah, that'll be really difficult to see how Incite get through that. As we see a little bit of Christian. Oh, actually, Poseidon going for the back camps just for a little bit more XP. He did push up the lane. Also for Trident, the level 5, we're watching for that from Cupid, because as soon as he gets his ult, that's a cripple and a slow, and that means that Ulla will not be able to jump out. So he's gonna get blown up quite quickly there.
Yeah, the thing is with Cupid and Agni is they're two gods that are very good at punishing you if you're out of position, because not only do they have their hard CC, they also have their dash, so they can catch up to you and throw their CC down really easily. So Incite have to make sure that as the game progresses and goes to those mid-game stages where it's more about the positioning and the roaming for objectives, that they don't get caught out of position, because they can really get punished if Trident are on the ball.
Yeah, also on the side of Incite, the team fight is quite strong with the Poseidon, with the Sylvanas being able to knock up everyone, and they cannot beads or Aegis out of it. So that combo with the Poseidon Kraken and the ult from Sylvanas is so strong. Also mixed in there is the Zhongkui, and that team fight, that wombo is just going to be so strong, and oh, it's going to be really difficult for Trident. But we will see how they play out their team fights.
Oh, Bloodleech getting caught here. Doesn't even have time to pop the destruction. Temple picks him up, and that is your first blood for Incite. Going for the mid-harpies. You did secure them with the hog, but just bursted down by the CC combination. The Anvil of Dawn, the Kraken, so much damage in CC in a very short amount of time. Bloodleech not quite able to destruction and leap well. Kali can be actually hard to kill because of that combination. Not only do you have the ultimate to keep you alive, you also then just leap over a wall somewhere, but didn't get the chance to use it.
If you that's what Incite did correctly there, was they chained the CC as much as possible. They got the Thor Anvil of Dawn with the I forgot the name of the skill, with the 2 stun and the Kraken all layered on top of each other, blowing Kali up before she was able to ult.
Tectonic disruption.
That's the one, Tectonic Rift.
Yeah. Something to do with tectonics. Close enough.
Yes.
Yeah, as for Zhonghui, he's one of those gods that can be countered very hard by specific picks, but if he doesn't have that counter pick, then he's very, very strong. Because of how much protections he gets, gods that have a high penetration, such as a Nemesis with the protection steel, or the Bakasura with a true damage, it really can shred him down. But in this case, there isn't really that much to deal with this Zhonghui, apart from just the high amount of sustain with the Kali, the Afro, and the Geb Shield. I guess you could also say Cupid, but I mean, not really a dependable sustain in like team fights, for example. So it's going to be hard for Trident, I think, to team fight if they don't have a good initiate. Yeah,
definitely. Oh, I can't agree more. So Nemesis was banned from Incite as the 3rd ban before they picked their solo. They wanted to make sure that they couldn't get counter-picked, because they knew they were going for a Zhonghui. They wanted to pick that last pick, so they did ban Nemesis so that they couldn't get counter-picked.
Bakasura was on the board, but the Afro was already picked up, so they already had their solo laner mixed in, so they couldn't really pick the Bakasura after that, because it just would have not really worked into their comp.
Yeah. Also banned was Shibalonke, obviously, and Kronos. I'm not too sure why Kronos was banned. He is extremely strong, but maybe it could have been used on something else. Just throwing out ideas here, but yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's the most ban-worthy god by any means, but he is very strong and very consistent. I guess he must be just a counter pick, or rather a comfort pick is the word.
Yeah. So after that first blood, everyone's not really been aggressing much. I mean, the warding is good. Look at the wards on the map right now. They're pretty much even. If we look at wards placed, we do see 3 from Sylvanas, 3 from Thor, and yeah, they look pretty even right now.
Yeah, there's a lot around this Gold Fury, which I think is very smart. Gold Fury is so very important. And there's... I was just going to say, there's both of these comps. They're both very good at invading a Gold Fury attempt. The Geb rolling out, the Anvil of Dawn coming out of row. Sylvanas can't really do that until he gets Blink, but then once he does have greater Blink, he can just Blink in Wrath of Terror, and then that's a really strong invade. Yeah,
both, like you said, both teams invading. It's so difficult for each team to take the Gold Fury because the other team can contest so easily.
Oh, Gruffdogger, he's in a rough spot here. Wrath of Terror comes down. Even the Kraken, they want him dead, and they will find him dead. Gruffdogger, that's 2 kills now for Incite. He was going for a Sentry Ward, I think, but there was just so much ward coverage that Incite, they saw the rotation, and they went balls deep to secure that kill.
Yeah, they did put quite a lot into it, but definitely worth it as no one... I'm not too sure why they didn't go for Gold Fury after that. They did take out the support, although...
Sorry, it wasn't actually a Sentry Ward. He doesn't even have one. He's got a Mana Potion in his inventory, so he just wanted a regular ward on the Gold Fury.
Okay. But unfortunately, he did get caught out for that. Yeah, so it looks like... Cooldown boots for Divine here on Aphrodite. Not a... You wouldn't go Gem of Isolation on Aphrodite, would you? I don't think you would. Sorry, I'm not much of an Aphrodite solo lane player, so I wouldn't know how you build it. But Divine Ruin now picked up for Zhonghui. definitely so good against that Aphrodite. You're gonna shut down the healing so well.
Yeah, for sure. It's a good pick up there. Do you know that
And-
works against Kali? Like her passive? If she gets a kill on the target, will Divine Ruin
Yes.
only give her like 60% of her health?
Weakening curse works.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, it's 100% of the healing done. So if she ults while weakening curse, nothing will happen.
Well, even like when I say when she kills the target, she gets the health back. Does that count as healing?
Yeah, to weakening curse. I'm not sure if Divine Ruin, but I know that weakening curse works.
Oh, okay, that's a pretty strong pickup then.
Yeah, fun fact for everybody.
Yay! Tune in next week for Nightfall's fun fact number 2.
So looking at farm now, it looks like Cupid is ahead just by about 10 CS, which isn't too much, but you know, it's still a lead where leads should be gained. What else?
Going back to Afro, generally you want to just build a Warlock Satch is a very good pickup because you want to have the health and the power. But also then you'll just see a lot of cooldown. Breastplate of Valor is very common. Chronos Pendant can be quite common as well. And then Lotus Crown is an exceptionally strong pickup for Afro now, giving the extra utility on her heals.
Yeah. Aphrodite is so difficult to kill. Yeah. With her ult, with her heals, she gains 20% movement speed as a passive when she's got a soulmate, when she's connected to someone, which is it's so strong. And with the kiss, she's just so difficult to kill. Like you said, building stacks with protections, with the utility. If you pick up Gem of Isolation, that's a lot of health, that's a lot of power, and kill potential with the slow stacking on her birds. So Aphrodite is such a good pick. Yeah.
The ward control here for Incite really is quite fantastic. The Gold Fury is lit up. There's a sentry ward near those right harpies. They have so much more wards than Trident, and I think it's going to lead to more and more picks as we have seen.
Oh yes, definitely. And Agni is sitting on 2,100 gold right now. That is a lot of gold to be sitting on. Not too sure. Not sure what he will pick up next, but we will see. And looks like Incite are grouping for this Gold Fury here. Ro looking like he wants to start it, but he is looking out for the enemy. Misses the tectonic rift there.
Yeah, it's being started here. It's about half HP. Subfloor resetting it? Nope, they're going for it still. Harpom gets a 3-man stun. Trident looking for the invade. They have scared off Incite.
And Divine started rotating.
Oh, there's the Anvil of Dawn. He's looking for initiation.
What's
Cupid
up?
dashes out. Yeah, he lands on Black Lotus, but he does pop the beast. Kraken not going to do too much damage. Fields of Love's come down. He's in a tricky spot. And that's the Cataclysm as well. Nice work at Bort time for Rao to get taken out. And we do see Kali getting a kill as well here. This is a great team fight for Trident. Biggie in a rough spot. Doesn't have any escapes. And that's Sporks with a Zhong Kuei ult recalls demons, doing a lot of damage in that AoE around him. Biggie Mega taken out by Picklefinger, but he's out of mana. He can't chase him down. Subfloor jumps out. Trident on the chase. Incite, they're all so low. Can they secure kills? Dropdogger pops the shield on himself. Subfloor is stunned. Back off. And the Rain Fire stun. Subfloor survives this one, though.
Oh, wow.
Picklefinger out of mana. He couldn't use the Flame Wave to get the kill in the end, because that'll go through walls.
I think it does. Does it? I'm not too sure.
I'm 40% sure. Does that count?
Yeah, that counts. So, Cupid was cornered in the speed buff there, but he was still able to return a kill, which is really good there. It was it 1-for-1? I don't remember.
Well, he died, but so did Thor, Rao.
Yeah.
And then
so it was
Bloodlead's got a kill in the back. And
did he?
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, the Kali. But that's going to be the Gold Fury attempt once again. Ro, he's on zoning duty. Gold Fury is being bursted down. Can they actually get it in time? It's very low. Incite, they take it with the hog. And that was really smart, because Incite, they just were quicker to get back onto the map. They were actually lost the team fight, but they were quicker on the, they're healing up in the base, getting back to the field, and they just took it before Trident can react.
And Biggie actually blinked over the speed from power buff now over to the Gold Fury, just to get there that little bit faster, because they wanted to rush that down as quickly as possible, and it did work out in the end for them. So they are now ahead by 2k gold, ish. Yes, 2k gold. So that is a very good lead for them right now.
Yeah, especially it was just after that team fight, so it meant that Trident didn't really have a lot of those ultimates. There wasn't the Cataclysm, there wasn't the Fields of Love, so even if they were going to invade, they couldn't quite make use of it. In the right lane though, Divine gets caught, but nice timing with his ultimate. Can they chase him down? Recall Demons gonna secure that one, no problem. Bloodlead just a little bit too late with the rotate.
And the chase was good. So what happened there? He was just pushed out with no wards. Although you can't really see a Thor coming in with that Anvil of Dawn. The gap potential with that Thor is so strong. And the Recall Demon's just dealing so much damage there with the Divine Ruin negating a lot of that healing.
Yeah, it's clever.
So Divine just getting caught out a little bit there.
It's a good item for Zhonghui, giving the 15% magical life steal. So it means that it'll give more sustain to Sporks in those fights. He pops his Recall Demons, he pops his abilities, and it'll just allow him to stay in those fights longer because he's getting his health back.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And with that, with his speed buff taken by Cupid?
Yeah,
yes. Oh, wow. That's really good there by Red Oxide on a Black Lotus account. So a Kraken in the mid lane, although not a lot of damage went down. Yeah,
that's the blink from Biggie. Wrath of Terror connects as well. Picklefinger gets caught. That's the pull in. Anvil of Dawn way too deep, but regardless, that's 2 kills for Incite.
And now 4 in the mid lane looking to pressure.
What was with that ult? Was he going for Bloodlead or something?
I think he might have predicted a dash.
Oh yeah, that must have been it, predicting a dash.
What? Divine.
Yeah, during underneath the tower, Spork's taking a fair bit of damage, but the protections are huge from his ultimate. Divine gets taken out, Bloodlead almost from the double tab. Black Lotus has joined the fight. He wants to keep this tower alive. Yeah, that's true. That's actually a clever play on the side of Rao, because the kill was basically secured. The only chance for Picklefinger to actually escape that one was by having his dash. And if he did dash, he would have landed into that Anvil of Dawn. So, whilst it looked kind of stupid, it actually was a clever play.
Yeah. And then Divine walked straight past 4 enemies sieging that mid lane. He went for an extremely dangerous route through that path, right into 4 of them, walking past them, rather than the safe route going behind the tower. Maybe trying to save it and getting too keen. Just unfortunate they were able to pick him off there as well.
Yeah, so really great stuff here from Incite. Looking pretty good. 4k is the gold lead, 3.5 for XP. And again, they don't stop with this ward placement all around the Gold Fury, even though it has been taken. And I think that's really the story of this game, is Incite just finding picks because they just have superior vision.
Yeah, vision is such a major part in this game right now. Every single one of Incite is ahead by at least 1 tier of an item. Ethereal Staff is finished now for Sporks, which is really, really strong. His power is so strong right now with that Ethereal Staff, and he will probably build into some sort of defense after that, increasing that power as well. Of course, Ethereal Staff increasing your magical power by 2% of your maximum health. Extremely strong item, not often seen though.
And at this stage, Bloodleech can't really have much of an impact. Bloodleech can't really secure a kill. Kali, really a late game god, doesn't have that much control, doesn't have much burst. So that's the Anvil of Dawn. Speaking of burst, ultimate has worn off here for Divine. Gets taken out, no problems.
That was a lot of burst. That Thor and Zhonghui mixed together is a lot of damage, even if you're invulnerable to damage for 2 seconds.
I like how Sporks has a really early sprint too. It really will allow him to chase targets down. It will also grant him slow immunity, so even if he does get slowed, he can still stick on someone and make sure he gets the full duration of his Recall Demons.
Yeah, extremely strong there.
Heavenly Agility. It's a pretty common pickup for the Zhonghui, really wanting to make sure you have that movement to be where you need to be in a team fight.
Yeah, and it speeds up the rest of the team too, so that you can extend the team fight, chase the enemy down if they're trying to escape, which a lot of them can do with the jump from Kali, jump from Cupid and Agni, and the speed up from the passive of the kiss on Divine there.
Yep. Also makes your allies have healing increase and makes them also immune to slows. It's a huge buff, and that's Biggie blinking in. Wrath of Terror will secure the kill into Grafdogger, but Fields of Love and a Kraken. Look at that. Grafdogger, he falls. Biggie will actually get away from this one, it seems. Berserker Barrage doing some good damage. Black Lotus, he chases him down and gets the kill. Sporks is taken out. Bloodleech, he gets the target, getting that full health back, but he wasn't even focused, so not a huge deal by any means. Rao trying to chase him down with the Berserker Barrage. Bloodleech, does he have the destruction? It's still available and ready to go, but can he actually use it in time? There we go, leaving for the last minute. Rao's the target. This is going to be a great fight if he can secure the kill, but he can't. He does get taken out by Timberwolf. Rao jumping away with the Mjolnirs. So really nice play once again by Incite, trading 2 kills for 3, and we'll go for that Gold Fury straight away. Picklefinger has some nice AoE. Can he force them off? It looks like he has for now.
Oh, that was really good there by Picklefinger, forcing them off. And in that fight, Timberwolf had such well-placed whirlpools. He placed it so that no matter which way you went, you were going to get hit by it unless you walked towards him, which you don't want to do. And in the fight, he also stopped Picklefinger's dash mid-dash with the cripple. That was really good there by Timberwolf. Also cutting off the escape route for Kali, who was forced to walk on it or go closer to him. Extremely well played there.
Yeah, that's really brutal. Is it the same for Cupid? If he tries to dash through a cripple, it stops it?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, same with Bakasura's Regurgitate. If you try and dash through that with Agni, it actually stops it halfway, and then you're really screwed.
Yeah. Cripples are just so strong in this game.
Yeah.
If you have a cripple, you're pretty much guaranteed almost a kill. Yeah, so gold lead now 6k, and Incite looking for the second Gold Fury here.
Yeah, they spotted out though.
Sporks on the zoning.
Grafdogger looking for something, but they get zoned out. Gold Fury gets bursted down. Grafdogger as well. Recall Demon's coming through, but it looks like it has timed off pretty early. Fields of Love from Black Lotus. He has to pop his beads to dash out, but Anvil of Dawn dunks him down. That's the Undying Love from Divine, but not going to be enough to keep him alive. This is a really great play by Incite. Wow, Rod jumps over the wall. Back off and the kiss. Good CC chain, but Bloodleech has to pop the destruction once again underneath the tower. Can they finish him off? Subfloor gets stunned out by Agni, taking a tower shot. He's in an awkward spot. He has to wait for his dash. It's on cooldown. Yeah, nowhere to run.
Oh, that was pretty close. And Ro actually blinked through the wall, was in there for quite a long time, nearly died, and then was able to get out with that Mjolnir's attunement back through the wall.
That was a good play by Incite as well, that after winning the team fight, they went for the tier 1. They thought they could kill it. But what's really impressive is that once they recognized that they couldn't, they just backed away safely. No one died, no one got caught. So they're able to make these decisions on the fly, but then if it ends up being a bad decision, they can just back away from it, no problems. They know when to call it quits. And that's
what's unfortunate that Subfloor did die there.
Yeah, he did leap and then he was kind of stuck in the tower. That was funny. But that's what really separates good teams from top tier teams, is they can not only make good decisions, but when it's not a good decision, they know when to give up and to not get greedy.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, Grafdogger, he's trying to ward, but he never has the ability to. Does pop his Cataclysm. He does get hit though, and the Fire Giant actually got aggro, so Bloodleech gets the kill with the help of the Fire Giant.
Fire Giant, please.
And any kill at this stage
is supposed to be neutral.
Yeah, any kill at this stage is so important for Bloodleech. He really needs to get rolling on the Kali. Has the Quinn size, has the Executioners, so looking pretty good thus far, but we'll start to have more of an impact. But at this stage, with the Golden XP lead, it's going to take a lot more than just that for Trident to really have a solid team fight compared to Incite's lead.
And Divine has finished Lotus Crown as well, so that is quite that's quite a good item finish there for him too. Warding around Fire Giant isn't actually that good for either team. It does look like Trident do have a sentry on it. They were able to take it out. Incite now looking for control around that.
Yeah, I'd say Fire Giant warding is less important than it was in Season 1, because it's just so much harder to take that it's not going to be taken for a lot longer unless there's like a crazy team fight that results in a lot of kills. So warding it, yeah, it's not as crucial as a Gold Fury. You can't just sneak a Fire Giant like you can sneak a Gold Fury.
Definitely not. No way. That thing is, it's so much, excuse me, so much harder to take this patch. And yeah. So, I'm just looking at gold differentials between each player individually, and Rowe is 1,000 gold ahead of Bloodleech there, which is quite a massive lead. He is 4-1 on that 4.
We do have Adventurer's Blade coming out of Bloodleech. We'll be going into the Winged Blade. Very, very good pickup there. Giving the slow immunity, giving her the speed buff if she does get slowed, which is really what Carly needs, because Carly needs to find the target, stick on them, and kill them. And having the slow immunity is really going to help that. Carly can be very all-in, hit and miss. You know, do you get the target and get the full reset, or do you just die without actually having that assassinate?
Yeah, and that's basically what Carly's kit is do you want to go balls deep and get the target and risk not getting it and then dying? And then you've basically done nothing, or do you want to jump in, get it, and then keep going, or back off and then potentially die? Anyway, she's a risky pig, but if you could play her well, she's definitely like one of the strongest gods in the game.
Yeah. Kind of the opposite of Thor. He's a very mobile, very CC heavy,
and lots of damage.
Yeah, but burst damage is not really sustained damage like Carly is.
But it's enough damage to make your laning teammate be able to finish off the kill. Sure. Yeah. So Subfloor trying to get that tier 1 tower on the left there, but Black Lotus was able to push him off. Only a tiny little bit of health left. So tower's not really touched by Trident this game, because they are so pressured by Incite. And in every lane, and now they've actually started the Fire Giant.
Oh yeah, but that's going to be a team fight as well. Spork's getting focused, but he's so tanky with the recalled demons. That's Bloodleech jumping in, looking to find someone. Anvil of Dawn coming out. The Fire Giant's getting quite low. Can Incite finish it? Kraken comes through. Perfect timing. Double kill from that one. And Incite secure. The Fire Giant, Rao rather, he's the target, but he's getting peeled away. Bloodleech, they can't find him, but he's so close to it. But Rao just manages to take him out with the help of Sporks before getting that reset. Meanwhile, Black Lotus running for his life. Incite on the chase. That's a 4-0 and a Fire Giant for Incite. They're looking to pressure this right lane. Get that Phoenix as well. I'm sure they can do it.
Rowe is cutting it so close in these fights. He gets down to like the tiniest bit of HP, but he likes to stay in there. He likes the danger. And he lives, he risks it, and oh, that was amazing.
Grapdog has respawned, he's only level 13, so it wasn't a very long timer. Still, the Phoenix is being chunked down. It's taken. Gonna go for the middle tier 2, it would seem.
That was without any minions as well. That Fire Giant buff definitely helping there, take down all these structures. Still no towers down, barely even touched for Trident, while they've lost a Phoenix and two mid lane towers. So now the gold lead is 12k gold. Ooh, this is pretty massive. Times are looking tough for Trident right now.
Yeah, that was a hard call to make, going for that Fire Giant. It's always a risky move in Season 2, the Fire Giant, but Incite they made it work, and the reason why is because they had so much CC to zone away. As we did see the Fire Giant within the Hog execute threshold, there was a Kraken that not only got the kills, but it prevented Grafdogger from landing that Hog 3. Meanwhile, Rao was in the air looking for his own stun from the Anvil of Dawn. Sporks was just sort of doing the damage in the front lines with his recalled demons. It's a very all-rounded comp for these mid-game team fights. I think the only issue for Incite is if this game drags out for too long, Trident do have a pretty strong late game with that Kali Afro combo.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And Incite are looking so coordinated in these fights. It's not to take away from Trident, they're definitely doing their best. But Incite is coming out on top of all of these engagements.
Yeah.
Kills now 18-6.
This is a very one-sided game, but I don't think that represents the team skill in any way. I think these teams are so closely matched that if this was a full best-of-3 or a best-of-5 series, we could see these games really swing either way.
Oh, definitely. Taking away, banning strong picks from the previous games. If this was, like you said, a best-of-3, they could take away the Thor, take away the Zhong. These extremely strong picks that Incite are currently playing right
There's
now.
Gruffdog looking for the engagement with his Blink Cataclysm. Here comes the rest of Trident, but the Kraken going to be bursting them down. Incite looking pretty strong. Bloodlead's getting focused. Subfloor takes him out. Divine not quite going to be saving him with the Undying Love.
And beads.
Oh,
from
Pickle Finger, Temple
Great
Wolf.
Whirlpool.
Yeah, he gets some nice work there with those cone auto attacks.
And all Phoenix is down. Incite looking for the win.
Yeah, easy. Bursting this one down. 3 Phoenixes down means the the Titan gets bursted very quickly. But well played to Incite, really showing their prowess of the warding, the vision, and they had a comp from the Poseidon and the Thor that allowed them to secure those jungle kills really quickly and really effectively.
Yeah, and the calls was so good. Whoever the shot caller is, I think it's Roe, but the calls to start off the Gold Fury and the Fire Giants while zoning them off was really good, and the engagements from every player on the side of Incite was really good mechanics.
Yeah, that really impressed me, was their decision making. But I definitely would love to see more of this matchup because I think we can see a lot better games than this coming out from Trident, as we have seen in the past.
Yeah, their potential is so high. They are such a good team. Just in this game, Incite were able to come out on top there.
Yeah, I think they outplayed them in the pick ban phase as well.
Oh yeah, a pick and ban stage right now is like one of the strongest points of the entire game.
Yeah. But anyway, that'll wrap this one up for now. I am the Machine. You are Nightfall, or he is Nightfall,
Hello.
I guess.
I am.
Which
indeed.
perspective do I address you from?
All the perspectives.
Yeah, we are Nightfall. Join us. All right, we'll do it. Good night.
Alrighty. See ya.